summer weather. Got my sunglasses. Wanted to talk a little bit about aerodynamics, the forces involved with aerodynamics. Here I've got a little airplane here. What are the forces on an airplane? Well, you've got a forward force, we call this thrust. This is getting the airplane going forward. But you've got a drag force on the airplane, meaning the resistance of the air against the plane. That goes in the opposite direction. You've got the weight of the plane. That goes straight downwards. And you've got an interesting force we're going to spend quite a bit of time talking about, lift. We need to get this plane off of the ground. We need a forward force thrust, but we also need lift. We need to get this plane into the air. Here I'm going to demonstrate lift with the angle of these wings as such. If I were to throw this plane forward, it should, if it's got sufficient lift, zoom upward or swoop upward. Okay, so here we go. You ready? And oh, kind of neat, huh? So you probably have seen these wooden planes here. You've got your propeller. You notice that the blades of the propeller are angled kind of a weird way. Well, that's to develop thrust. We're going to talk a little bit about the Bernoulli principle in a bit. That's low pressure versus high pressure air. And we're going to talk a little bit about Newton's third law, action-reaction. These two things are involved with the spinning propeller and also with the air going over and under the wings. So if you've got these requirements satisfied, you can get a plane, for example, like this to sweep upward, getting off of the ground. We call it lift. So you've got the forward thrust, and then you've got the proper angles for the wings, and you've got the lift. So I'm going to go back here. First, I'm going to start getting the thrust ready to go. This is one of these rubber band propeller driven by a rubber band. So we got to crank that for a while. I'm going to step backwards here. Sometimes it takes a while for this to develop enough lift. I'm going to step back, step back. I think, am I far enough back? I'm not sure. And here we go, and I'm going to throw it up and see if we can get it to sweep upward. We call this lift. Oh, way, way up there. I don't know if you saw that, but that's what we call lift.